Welcome to The World According to on the networks of IMTS Plus. Over the next few minutes, we'll talk to Ken Merritt, Chief Operating Officer at SolidCAM. And as customer focus is central to SolidCAM, Corbin Embrey, President of Shamrock Precision, will join us to look broadly across the manufacturing spectrum. So Ken, we're going to start with you. Let's talk a little bit about your personal history and your journey, if you will, to manufacturing.
My journey starts pretty early in life. My dad actually was a design engineer for missile guidance systems at Motorola and Hughes Corporation. My dad gave me an old IBM AT computer and AutoCAD 9, and I got to learn how to do CAD. I taught myself. I was able to land a job in a mold making shop for aluminum wheels and began to learn SolidCAM as a product. I got really good with it, and they actually hired me. I became an application engineer at SolidCAM. In 2003, decided to open up my own company. Was out there as a software reseller. I got a good demo of SolidCAM. I made a decision to sell my business back to my partners and come to work for SolidCAM. And so I've been here ever since then, and now they've got me in the position as the Chief Operations Officer for the SolidCAM Incorporated here in the US. We truly believe that our customers' success is what breeds our success. And that brings us to Corbin Embrey here at Shamrock.
Shamrock is a family-owned business, and I'm the second generation. Some of my earliest memories are sitting around the dinner table with my mom and dad talking about business. I studied accounting in college, and I actually didn't think about joining the family business. My lacrosse coach started talking about the parts that Shamrock makes and how he thought it was cool what my family business makes. And it clicked. It was a sudden thing. It's like, oh, this is cool? I didn't realize this was something cool. I remember my dad and I took a trip to Malaysia. We decided to build a plant, and I was the person for that task. My wife and I moved to Malaysia, and we built a factory from the ground up. It is in its third iteration today. We actually support our Malaysia plant from the US. All the product that Shamrock Malaysia makes stays in Southeast Asia. My wife moved back to Dallas to give birth to our son in Texas. We are Texas proud. That was important to us then, still is important to us now.
So let's look a little bit more broadly at manufacturing technology.
We see a lot of things happening where redundant tasks need to be more efficient, more effective. Being able to apply known technologies to multiple types of parts has become very, very important. I think we're going to get a long ways into artificial intelligence, the AI area, but I'm not sure it's ever going to drive the entire industry. There are things that we can automate, there are other things that we shouldn't automate. I see a lot of different things changing and happening in our industry right now, especially the growth of additive manufacturing. We're integrating ourselves into that and creating a hybrid situation where we can do additive manufacturing along with subtractive finishing on those parts.
I've heard it said that data is the new oil. What data do you collect? Because you can collect data everywhere, and how much of it is valuable? Shamrock invested in a new ERP system that allowed us to take everything that used to be in different silos to be under one umbrella, and we can connect all of those different elements together. Then we started collecting machine data to determine, is this machine really running optimally? And that's where we're grateful for SolidCAM to help us in those next things. What's next? How can we address this differently the next time? Shamrock started as a distributor of fasteners, and then one of our customers asked us to manufacture specialty fasteners for their applications. We decided to invest in new technology, Swiss machines. And for our people to go from a conventional lathe to a Swiss lathe, we needed technology to help us make that transition. Our team members recommended SolidCAM. It actually worked for our Swiss machines. That's a big challenge. That's a big gap in the marketplace that I think SolidCAM is right on the nose with. We're using SolidCAM from the ground up. We use them exclusively on our Swiss machines. As we are using it and we're coming up with challenges, we reach out to our applications engineer at SolidCAM. And they say, have you tried the iMachining element yet? When we say we don't know how to use it yet, SolidCAM picks up the phone or does a Teams call or a Zoom call on how iMachining can help us speed up cycle times, or with our real hard materials, nickel alloy products, save tool life, extend tool life. That's where we learn with the existing partners on new technology.
It's one of the greatest things about what we get to do at SolidCAM. We get to talk to our customers and find out what they're looking for, and then try to find solutions for them in our software. You know, you mentioned iMachining. iMachining is one of our core foundation products. It's a patented product that we built, and we designed it based around the physics of cutting metal. iMachining gives us some benefits in making sure that we're maintaining a very constant load on the tool. The wizard, the iMachining machining wizard, actually takes into account the machine kinematics, the material properties, and the tool characteristics to give you 8 levels of machining that are out of the box first cut success.
Could you talk about what you might see as the future of manufacturing technology?
Everything is advancing. Machine tool manufacturers are building completely new feature capabilities into their machines that nobody's seen before. One of the things we do at SolidCAM, we work directly with our technology partners. That's the software, it's the machine, it's the tool holder, it's the fixturing and holding device. When all of these things begin to come together, technology advances, tooling manufacturers come up with new ideas. Some of our tooling manufacturers are now making ceramic end mill for machining some of these material alloys that he's talking about, the high nickel, high temp alloys that are in some of these applications in the industry. It's this marriage of all of the different areas of technology that I see taking our industry into areas that we've never seen before.
Different industries grow and evolve. I want to talk about emerging markets.
We differentiate ourselves from a job shop, machine shop. We're more of a contract manufacturer. So contract manufacturing in the sense that our customers establish 4-year, 6-year, 8-year contracts for us with a known quantity expected. We've been in the oil and gas industry since 1981. In 2015 and 2016, there was a big oil and gas bust. At that moment, Shamrock decided to diversify into aerospace and defense. And right now, Shamrock is growing in aviation, commercial aviation.
So, the world according to Ken Merritt is?
The world according to Ken Merritt is integrity. The truth remains unaffected by our willingness to believe it. And so we need to seek that truth so that we are always achieving integrity, especially with our customers.
The world according to Corbin Embrey is?
Credibility. I need my customers to view me as credible. I need my team members to be credible in what they do. And we look for partners that are credible in what they do.
And that's it for this episode of World According to. Our thanks to Ken Merritt of SolidCAM for making this happen, and Corbin Embrey of Shamrock Precision for inviting us here. We'll see you on the next episode of World According to.